Shalom, it's Brother Yashima Zakar from the Israelite Times Report, IsraeliteTimes.com. Upon my watch, all praises are definitely due to Yahawashi, Yahawashi. Peace and blessings to all the brothers spread across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. Get into a little bit of the news here. I want to start off with this article here from Natural News. Natural News. I believe it's naturalnews.com. It says here, confirmed, Israel ordered IDF to stand down and let Hamas attack. Now, Israel wants full-scale war to fulfill decades-long plan for greater Israel. And it's coming from Natural News. Okay. First of all, first and foremost, we know that there would be peace in that land when the real children of Israel are in that land. So we see all these damn wars and shit going on. And a lot of this shit is planned and staged, as they're saying. And the Lord has allowed Esau's tongue to fall upon himself. Okay. He has made Esau bare. And they can't even lie anymore. And I bring this out all of the time, that these people are being exposed for who they really are. The physical manifestation of the devil. Okay. That's what they are. These Edomites are no longer in a position of hiding. And I'm gonna tell you something, and I peeped this, that a lot of Jake, even Jake, 2/3 nigga Jake, okay, out here in the world, know that they're Edomites. That the so-called, the white man is the Edomites. And I've heard them say that in certain situations, even in battle rap, I've heard them refer to the pale man as Edomite. Okay, and so what I'm saying is, he has made Esau bare. He's no longer in a position where he can hide himself. Okay, everyone is complaining about this devil. But getting back to this article here, I want to read the headline again. It says, it's confirmed Israel ordered IDF to stand down and let Hamas attack now. Israel wants full-scale war to fulfill decades-long plan for greater Israel. And it's saying that basically what happened, they allowed the attacks to happen because they're trying to get sympathy. They're trying to get the sympathy of the people. So they allowed this attack to happen from what they call Hamas, but from what I've gathered, it's nothing but Israeli intelligence. Okay. It says here in the article, citing official government sources, Cecily Routman from the Jewish Pro-Life Foundation has revealed that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu ordered Israel's military to stand down for a full 7 hours during the recent Hamas attack, meaning Israel's government just let the slaughter of its own people happen on purpose to drum up an excuse to go to war against Gaza. So, again, we know this. We know that these devils pull false flags, wag the dog, all types of shit. This is what they do. This is Satan, and he's taking crafty counsel. He's the sneakiest of the sneaky. But the problem is that the witchcraft is wearing off, and the people are, I won't say the majority of people, but a lot of people are paying attention enough to a point where it's starting to scare these devils. It's starting to shake them. Okay. The majority of people are still stupid and sleep. They're sleepwalking, but there's enough people that are aware and awake and are paying attention to the point where it is starting to scare these so-called higher up Edomite elites. Okay. So here it is. You have a conservative news outlet, independent conservative. You could say a conservative independent news outlet. Yeah, they're conservative for the most part, but they're also independent natural news, who would usually be on the side of these people. You know, the J-ish people. I already said that who they are in the beginning. So I'll try my best not to use that word. But you know, the J-ish people, usually they have the backing of the conservative right, the right wing. But here now, even they are calling them out, man, calling them out for their bullshit. They're saying like, wait a minute, man, you have some of the best uh, military defenses in the world. How did these people come in and attack your country like that? Well, it's being revealed that Prime Minister Netanyahu ordered Israel's military to stand down, what they saying from this article, for a full 7 hours during the recent Hamas attack. Why? Because they want sympathy from the people. They want to make it look like they're under attack, that they're being persecuted. Because if you're gonna fake like you're the chosen people, that you're the real Israelites, you have to make it look like you're being persecuted. Okay, so that's the trick. That's the witchcraft that they're trying to pull. Okay. It says here, in the article, it says, in order to justify Israeli retaliation against Gaza with the intent of wiping the Palestinian enclave off the map, it says, this has been Netanyahu's long-term goal. By the way, Netanyahu and his coalition regime told the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, to do nothing while 1,200 Israelis were slaughtered by terrorists, right? So this man purposely allowed his people to be slaughtered just so they can have an excuse to go to war. You gonna tell me this ain't the goddamn devil? This is Satan, man. These are the children of the wicked. These are the children of the wicked. Okay? Another post here. This came from the People's Voice. It says, Trump warns, this is Donald J. Trump, your former president and current president, depending on who you ask. And that's a whole nother topic. But we know who he is. He's going to be the man that's going to, I believe, he's going to be the man that's going to bring in the mark of the beast. But anyway, it says, Trump warns that Gaza fight is coming, that the Gaza fight is coming to the U.S. thanks to Biden's open borders. So you see how this devil is using this as an opportunity. What's that saying? Not just problem, reaction, solution. Yes, but it's another saying that I'm looking for. I believe it was Timothy Geithner said, "Never let a good crisis go to waste." Okay, so they love to have these crises. Okay, but Trump warns that Gaza fight is coming to the U.S. thanks to Biden's open borders. This came from the People's Voice. It says, and they're actually reporting on an article from the Daily Wire. Okay, it says the Daily Wire reports former President Donald Trump warned Monday that Hamas terrorism is coming to the U.S. after tens of thousands of Middle Eastern men have invaded the country through the southern border. So, so you've been hearing, if you've been paying attention to alternative media and not just watching mainstream media, you will see a lot of talk about the southern border and about how these military-aged men are coming across the border. So here we have another crisis. Okay, so you have the situation over there in Israel, then you have this other situation here in the United States where you have military-aged men coming across the border. And people don't know where the hell these people are coming from, or what country they belong to. And again, that's being done so they can start some shit here in the U.S. There's going to be civil unrest. It's going to be like the purge at some point. See, all of the let me say this, all of this attitude, all of this high minded, I'm better than you, you niggas are below me attitude, that shit going out the window soon. Okay? When all hell breaks loose, it's gonna be every man for himself. And you little soy boy, little pussyfied ass niggas, man, you gonna get rolled on, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. Okay? You gonna get rolled on. If you don't have the spirit of Yahawashi on you, nigga, you gonna get fucking rolled on. Now, you might say, well, why are you talking like that? I'm talking like that because I'm here to warn you. I'm telling you, stop playing. Playtime is over, nigga. Shit about to get real out here. In the end, it shall speak and not lie. In the end, it shall speak and not lie. And these prophecies are speaking. Damn it. They're speaking. Now, if you don't want to pay attention, then that's on you. And the Lord gonna destroy your ass. Okay, he gonna get rid of you. You will get swept up in this. This is not a joke, man. Playtime is over. Playtime is over. The Lord said, give them warning from me. Give them warning from me. Okay? I don't want the blood on my hands. If I got to tell you what's going on, God damn it, then I need to tell you what's going on. I don't want to be in a situation where I say, Lord, I didn't, I sort of told the people. No, I'm telling you, nigga. Pay attention. Watch as well as pray. I say this shit all the time. It's not just something I'm saying. This is deadly serious. This is not a goddamn game, man. All you Israelite niggas out here that love to go, Kwam Yashala, it's all about, having these festivals and shit, man. That's not what this thing is about, man. This is preparing for the day of the Lord, man. This is deadly serious. Shit is about to get real out here. This is not a goddamn game, man. Being an Israelite and being in this truth it's not about being a celebrity. Like, you got these celebrity ass Israelite niggas, man. You gotta make your calling and election sure. You gotta run to make your calling and election sure. You gotta work out your own soul salvation. Well, okay, yeah, you got all these people following. You got all these people that are with you. Yeah, but what the hell are you gonna do when they shut all this shit down? When the lights go out, when there's a real famine, a famine of the word and a famine of food, what are you gonna do? Who you gonna turn to then? Where's all that Kwam Yashala and yeah, brother, that's right, yeah, Ak? Where's that gonna be then? You better. This is an eternal thing, man. It's an internal, internal thing. Okay, inwardly. You got to work out your own soul salvation. You got to be prepared, man, so that the evil day don't catch you unaware. You don't want to be like the 5 foolish virgins, man, not having enough oil. And I'm saying this humbly from my own perspective, man. I pray, man, that you don't understand. Bro, I pray all the times. I see niggas fall out. I see niggas bug the hell out. And I say, God, whew. I be like, man, Lord, please don't take your Holy Spirit away from me. That shit's scary, man, especially in this time right now. The Lord said he gonna mock when your fear comes. So when shit get ugly, when these devils, when they what's the word I'm looking for, unleash holy hell in America, because like this guy Trump is saying that they have these military aged men in America, and they're getting ready to start up some shit. That the war is coming to America. That's what he's saying. Okay. So if the shit really hit the fan like that, who are you gonna call on? That's how you need to be thinking. Am I good with the Most High? Is the Lord really with me? Do I pray enough? Am I seeking the Lord enough? You need to be thinking like that because you don't know what time this shit gonna pop off at. We don't know, man. You can't have that, oh, things are just gonna continue on and on. And no, motherfucker, it's not, excuse me. It's not gonna happen like that. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. But, just the way I feel, man. Because I'm looking and I'm like, man, how are these niggas still taking this shit for a goddamn joke? It's not a joke, man. It's an internal thing. You gotta really believe. Can't nobody believe for you, man. So with all of this that I'm saying also, um, remember this, that the Lord disappoint the devices of the crafty. So these false flags and these Israelite agent ass niggas putting on garments pretending to be Israelites, pretending to be. You got this one nigga walking around. I guess I don't know. He's siding with Hamas, so they're gonna try to link Hamas to the Israelites. And so brothers have already spoken on this already. So I'm kind of preaching to the choir right here, lack of better terms, but you get the point. But all of this is done, and it's going to be a test, and it's something we're going to have to go through and walk through. We're going to be falsely accused. Get ready to be falsely accused. The accuser of thy brother. And we're going to be falsely accused, man. And that's something we're going to have to walk through. Job 5:12, it says, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And what are they trying to perform right now? They're trying to make false accusations against the men of the Lord. That's one of the reasons. And through the spirit, man, this has been on my spirit, man, ever since this Hamas Israel bullshit has been going down. That this is a last ditch effort by these wicked ass elite Edomites to try to what's the word I'm looking for, to try to squash the word of the Lord, or to try to smother the word of the Lord that's going out. They need a reason to stop us from teaching. Okay, so we can see a real famine of the word pretty soon, because they could try to use these attacks, so-called attacks that they allowed to happen, as a reason or an excuse to say, oh no, these Israelite niggas, they because that's how they talk about us. These Israelite niggas, they're causing even more chaos. They causing even more troubles for the Israeli people. Right? So this whole thing is to get sympathy. So that people and these dumb Christian ass I hate you. You Christian niggas. You go, oh, those are the chosen people. Oh no, look at how they're being attacked, when their own government allowed that attack to happen. And not for nothing, it's been said that the Hamas is a part of Israeli intelligence. So you have to understand, this devil, man, he always takes a crafty counsel. That's what he does. He takes crafty counsel. He disappointed the devices of the crafty. Job 5:12. This is what the Lord is going to do. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, right? Their craftiness, their sneaky, devilish ways, their sneaky, devilish thoughts and whatever they seek to perform. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. Okay. So we have to have faith. The just shall live by his faith. Say this all the time, ad nauseum, and it's a broken record. Yes, we are a broken record. Get over it. 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 But he saveth the poor from the sword, and that's what we're looking for, because the poor ultimately is the Israelites, the children of Israel. Because we're the brokenhearted. We got the broken families. We're the men that have women that don't respect us, that have switched sides, to taking up Esau's ways, you know, that lay down, that we're the ones that got the wife that come home, talk to us like we're pieces of shit, and then go to work dressed up, makeup, hair done, and lay down on her back for her white master at work. That's us, man. We're not in the power seat. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of that which followeth. Okay, so who's ruling at the end of the world? Esau is. So how can those be the people? How can those people that are in the land of Israel today be the actual chosen people? They can't be. That's impossible, because there would be peace in that land, and there's never peace in that land. Whether it's orchestrated or legitimate, it doesn't matter. There's always wars going on over there. There's always a battle over there in Gaza and in Israel and in the land. There's always some shit going on. Matter of fact, from what I understand, the very day, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it was said that the very day that they went over there, them 1948ers, the very day that they made it a state of Israel, there was some bombings on that day. So no, they're not the people. When the real people return, there will be peace in that land. Okay. Says again, but he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty, because our enemy is mighty. We have a mighty enemy that we're up against, but we're not up against that enemy alone. We're up against that enemy with the power of Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi, like David going up against Goliath with that smooth stone. Okay, but it was the power of Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi that helped David. Okay, to show mercies of David. That's what we're seeking. That's what we're seeking after. It says here, so the poor have hope. And I think I read through the scripture last week, if I'm not mistaken. I think I might have touched on Job 5. It's a spiritual thing. If I'm becoming a broken record, it is what it is. But it's a spiritual thing. You move with the wind. The spirit moves with the wind. Like, what can you do? If it wants me to keep coming back to it, it's going to keep coming up, because this is what the people need to know. This is our hope. Our hope is in Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi. Our hope is not in this goddamn society, man. Okay. It says, again, but he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. So the poor have hope, and iniquity stoppeth her mouth. Behold, happy is the man whom God corrected. Behold, happy is the man whom God corrected. That God is the almighty power, Yahweh, right? When the Lord corrects you, right? Because that's what we should be going through right now before there's a famine of the word. And I keep saying this shit over and over again. Before there's a famine of the word. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Now is that time. Get it now while you can. because there's gonna come a time when you won't be able to. These niggas gonna be, oh, where them Israelite dudes at? All this shit going on. I don't see these Israelites out there on the street. Guess what? You should have got it while the getting was good, as they say. Okay, get it now, man. And I'm talking to myself. Man, sometimes I think about it, I'll be like, man, I'll be like, Lord, please. Don't take your Holy Spirit away from me. And I say this all the time. Those of you that listen to me, you know I say this all the time. It's a scary thing, man. It's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Okay? It says here, behold, happy is the man whom Yahweh correcteth. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. So we believe in a yeah, I think I did go through this last week, but hey, I guess the Spirit want me to bring it out again. It says, behold, happy is the man whom Yahweh correcteth. Therefore despise not the chastening of the Almighty, for he maketh sore and bindeth up, and he woundeth, and his hands make whole. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for deliverance in those troubles, in those times of trouble. Jacob trouble is about to be lit. Okay? Like you niggas like to say in the street. It's about to be lit. Shit about to get real. It says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death. In famine he shall redeem thee from death. Let me say it one more time. In famine he shall redeem thee from death. In famine. And that's what's coming. Because in order for them to bring in this MOTB, they have to collapse this financial system. And people are already complaining about the financial system. They're already complaining their rent's too high. Their mortgage is too much. Their, gas is too high. They don't have enough take-home money after putting in hours of work. They don't have nothing. They barely have enough to survive, let alone take a damn vacation. But it says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Man. So we have to have that faith. We have to really believe that. Again, I'm talking to myself as well. But our job is to warn the people, warn the flock, let them know that the day of the Lord is near. Okay? What does the scripture say? Damn, it slipped my mind. Woe. What does it say? What is it to you that require the day of the Lord? Or, yeah, something like that. Because it's going to be an evil day, man. That's why I hate these Christian church niggas, that God is good all the time. Y'all hear me say that all the time, but they don't talk about the evil side. He said he created light and darkness. He created good and evil. They act like there's not another side. There's not a wrathful, vengeful side to the Lord. Okay, we're supposed to be warning the flock. We're supposed to be warning these people. Isaiah 62:6 says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day or night. We shall never hold our peace day or night. Never. Teach the word. Preach the word. Instant in season, out of season. And we're going to teach it whether they will hear or forbear. I have set up watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day or night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. Okay, so that's why we're doing this, because we're warning of these things that are coming. That's our job, to warn. And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Okay, it says the Lord has sworn by his right hand, right? And by the arm of his strength, surely I will no more give thy corn to be meat for thine enemies, and the sons of the stranger shalt not drink thy wine, for the which thou hast labored. Because right now we're living in a time where anything we touch, the white man gets it. Whatever we create, the white man take credit for it. Esau takes credit for everything we do. He come down but to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what he do. He take all of our inventions, all of our ideas. The music industry is ran by the small hatters. The entertainment industry is ran by the small hatters. And what do? They steal our shit. They kill us off. They say, oh, he got into a car accident. Oh, he had a drug overdose. Oh, he got murdered by some gang members. And then they take these artists, these music artists, they take their entire catalog and they make money off of that shit. While their families can't even, they go to a GoFundMe page, help out rapper, little shithead, little dum young stupid fuckface over here. He died. Now his family don't have shit. Help support. Meanwhile, the small hatters in the background, the J-ish people, right, who are really running the entertainment industry, they're living off his catalog. So this is why we want this goddamn place to end, man. We're sick of this shit. I, for one, am sick of this shit. And I know the other brothers that are sincere are sick of this shit. We're tired of being a byword and a proverb and a byword while these fake wannabe J-ish people are over there in our land getting sympathy from simpletons. Okay, they're getting sympathy. People saying, oh no, those people over there in Israel, they're being oppressed, they're being persecuted, they're being attacked. We must support them. And people send billions of dollars over there, man. Not just the billions of dollars that come from the government, but you have our own stupid ass people like this nigga Floyd Mayweather. God damn, what a disappointment. But that's Jake. And what's this other nigga? Amari Stoudemire. Talking about, oh man, we must stand with the people over there in Israel. Like, what the fuck, man? You people have not got enough of being a nigga. What does being a nigga prosper you, man? Like, god damn, Meryl. You mean to tell me all this word done gone out, man, and you niggas is still on that? Unbelievable. I want to get into some other news here too. This came from Reclaim the Net. It says Americans trust in the news media falls to new lows. Now that's been falling ever since 2020, since the scamdemic. But it's reaching even newer lows. People don't trust in this system anymore, especially the media. And now I say this all the time. These Edomites are the ones that are blowing the whistle because Jake is still stupid and stuck on stupid. Okay, but these Edomites, especially these alternative media Edomites, they're putting it out there. They're revealing the secrets of this wicked ass kingdom, and the media. They're exposing the lies, and even though that has their agents too over there, but still a lot of truth is coming out. It says here, Americans' trust in news media falls to new lows. ReclaimTheNet.org says the results of a recent survey indicate that Americans' trust in the media is dwindling, with as little as 34% saying they hold a great deal or fair amount of confidence in it. A new poll, and this is a Gallup poll. Gallup is supposed to be one of the most respected polls out there. Says with as little as 34% saying they hold a great deal or fair amount of confidence in it. This leaves an overwhelming proportion, 38%, expressing They have absolutely no trust at all. Even more strikingly, this is the first instance of those entirely lacking trust, outnumbering those with at least some faith in the media's performance. So yeah, this devil, man, his tongue is falling upon itself. He can't help but to reveal himself at this point. Why? Because we're in the end. His crafty counsel, I just read, he disappointed the hands of the crafty, that they won't be able to perform their enterprise. Says these unsurprising figures were unearthed by a Gallup poll conducted in the first half of September. The poll did not just reveal an alarming lack of trust in the mass media, but also in the was it tripartite branches of the U.S. government. So they don't trust in the government as well, and with good reason. Those that are in the know understand what's going on, and that they're being lied to. They've been lied to. Too many false flags. Too many uh scandemics, right? Because they tried to pull multiple scandemics. You had the one in 2020, but then you had the smallpox, you had the Ebola, right? All these different variants and shit that they tried to come up with, but it didn't work. In the end, the Lord has made Esau bare. Okay, and everyone is seeing this devil. Everyone with eyes to see and ears to hear, they're seeing this devil for what he is. But the people don't want to hear. They don't want to hear. But we're gonna keep telling the truth, speaking the truth until the Lord come, man. Isaiah 30, and it says, now go write. It says, now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not, unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And the people want you to lie to them. The song go, tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Something along those lines, right? That's what the people want. But we are here to tell you what's coming. Okay, the shit is about to hit the fan. It's getting real out here. You have not seen this much talk about World War III in the news ever in your life. And if you say you have, you lying. There's never been this much talk about nuclear war. So what does that tell you? That tells you that the MOTB, the mark of the beast, is right around the corner. It has to be. Matter of fact, damn. See if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Second Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. Okay, measure the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. Okay, measure the times. That's what we should be doing, watching and praying. People don't want to hear that. And that's ultimately because these people, like I said, they have it in their heart that this nation will continue on forever. They don't believe that America's ever going to go down. They scoff. They say, "Oh, you niggas been talking about the mark of the beast for all this time. Ain't shit happened." Okay, go back to sleep. See what the Lord does. Okay, see what the Lord does. Okay. Let me get 2 Peter 2:1. It says, but there were false prophets also among the people. And this is why ultimately was the spirit of the Lord that quickeneth, and these people aren't being quickened. The 2/3, they don't have the spirit of the Lord with them. But also you have these false prophets out here. They're lying to these people. Okay, prophesying smooth things. 2 Peter 2:1 says, "But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false prophets among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction." And if you're caught up in these fake ass Israelite camps that are teaching bullshit, that are telling you that the day of the Lord is not near, you don't have nothing to worry about. There's no Jacob's trouble. Uh, the economy isn't going to collapse. World War III isn't there. You don't have to worry about the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast can be sin. It can be whatever you want it to be. If you are taking a part of that, guess what's coming? Here it goes. Ready? Here it goes. It says, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. Okay? And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be even spoken of. It should be evil spoken of. Okay? Let me read this again. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil. It shall be evil. It shall be evil spoken of. All right? Because we're going to be evil spoken of. Oh, them Israelite niggas right there. There they go, massa. There they go. Them the ones. They was with Hamas. That's what they're going to say. Okay, they're gonna say, "Oh, they was with Hamas. They with them folks is against the people over there in the Israel land." You can see a nigga doing that. You can see a nigga doing that. You know, lying, man, lying. They get mad and hurt because we brought the truth out. It says, and through covetousness shall they with vain words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. For if Yahweh spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah in the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly, right? The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. Okay? So you niggas, you laugh and you scoff and you mock and you scorn and you talk your shit, and you feel like, oh, ain't nothing gonna happen. These niggas been saying this forever. Nothing, yada, 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 and a boo boo. That time is gonna come to an end, right? Because the Lord set you up, man. The Lord set you up to think that the evil day is not near. Let's get the book of Job. Let's matter of fact, let's go there. Job 20:3. I have heard the check of my reproach, and the spirit of my understanding causeth me to answer. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? So yeah, the people that are gonna point us out, call us, whatever they want, the T word terrorists, they try to call us that, um, label us insurrectionists or whatever, falsely accuse us, those people will, they'll have that moment where they'll laugh. They think the shit funny, but the Lord gonna bring swift destruction upon them. We have faith in that, man. We believe that. It says, Noah's not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite for a moment. I like to see the faces of these Israelite leaders that are lying to their congregation, telling them that the mark of the beast isn't the microchip, right? The ones that are lying and telling them that it's not coming. When that MOTB is implemented and it's mandated, I would like to see their faces, because the scriptures say the joy of the hypocrite is for a moment. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased with as a vision of the night. Okay, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. All right, and I just wanted to get that right quick, because I know they're going to ramp up this rhetoric against the men of the Lord. They're going to accuse us. They're going to accuse us of all types of acts that we had nothing to do with. False accusations, man. They're going to label us all types of things, man. Everything under the sun. 2 Corinthians 4:8, we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. Always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord, Yahawashi, that the life also of Yahawashi might be made manifest in our body. Okay. So, I pray that you brothers stay in the faith. I pray that you brothers endure. I pray that the spirit stay on you brothers as well as me. Myself, I will continue to fight this fight. And it's a fight in the body, man. It's a fight, man. We die every day. We die every day. People around you disappoint you. Your friends, your family. You don't have anything. We don't have anything here. So that way, when this place is destroyed and we see these calamities and we see these things take place, we're not stuck like, oh my God, look at what I'm losing. No, we've already lost everything. And that's the beauty of it. The world will be mourning, and we'll be laughing. We'll be rejoicing. We're rejoicing every day we hear that we're getting closer to World War III. While I hear in the voices of other people that I've spoken to, they're nervous. I'm not nervous. I love this shit. In D.C., I see all types of protests for Palestine or whatever. Hey, hopefully this shit get turned up even more. But that's what we're praying for. We must go through these things, man, in order to get to the other side. These things must need be. The Lord is the ultimate dictator, the judge, the director of this movie. He decided who the good guys are and who the bad guys are. Right? So we have to keep that in memory and stay spiritually minded. Okay? Because these demons will try you in the physical and in your mind. Ecclesiasticus 39:28, it says there be spirits that are created for vengeance. Okay, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. And these spirits are gonna go out there, man. When shit hit the fan, they're gonna be out there roaming around. They're out there now, but they're really gonna be out there, man. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So it's the Lord that's doing it, man. The heart of the king is in the hands of the Lord, of the living power. Okay? So it's the Lord that is making these things happen. You have to keep that in memory. You have to keep that in mind. When your woman turn on you, when your family turn on you, it's the Lord that deceived them. It's the Lord that made them turn against you. This is your test. This is your trial. Why? Because you have an even bigger test coming up. Just like in school, you get your little pre-test, you know, prior to the big test, the real test that determines whether you pass or fail. Okay, so your friends turning on you, your family, your woman, turning into a demon. This shit that's the little pre-test. Real test gonna come in the hour of temptation. Okay, when you're facing starvation, but the Lord's men are gonna eat. His prophets are gonna eat. But you have to believe that though. That's the thing, and trust me, it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. We're gonna walk through that fiery trial. Okay, we're all gonna be tested, man. And everyone has a weakness somewhere. Okay, so now is the time. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Tighten this shit up. Get ready. Get into the mindset that these people that pretend they love you, they don't love you like that. Yeah, you got people you cool with, but they don't love you like that. And when shit hit the fan, they're gonna look at you like you're the enemy. The Lord could very well put it in their spirit to turn on you. And then here's the catch, though. The Lord could also put it in this in the spirit of people that hate you to all of a sudden help you, and they don't even know why they're helping you. And I've had that happen to me in my most desperate moment in my life. And I won't even go into detail. Okay, I had a woman of another nation. I would say more than likely a Moabite help me in a time when she don't even know why she did it. When I needed it the most. The Lord will make even your enemies be at peace with you. So you're going to see both, but we have to have that faith. This is why we're walking this walk. We're going through what we're going through now. Get used to being hated. Just get used to it. But anyway, Salaki, I kind of, you know, Ecclesiastes 39:28, there be spirits which are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hell and famine and death and all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. Okay, so you're going to have to be okay with that. You're going to have to be okay with knowing that people that that you might be cool with, they're going to be put to death. You have to be okay with that. I want to get this right quick in closing. 1 Peter 4:17. 1 Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God, the house of Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi. Right? For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the living power, Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi? Okay. So we're gonna have to be at peace. We're gonna have to be okay with understanding that judgment is coming. Because we've been teaching it, we've been preaching it, we've been yelling it and screaming it. But when it comes, you can't get fickle. You can't get all weak. At that point, you're going to have to stay spiritually minded. And if the righteous shall scarcely be saved, the righteous shall scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Okay. So we have to understand that, this is a straight and narrow path. You can't be leaning to the left, to the right, just wobbling all about. This is a straight and narrow path, and the righteous shall scarcely be saved. It says, wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of Yahweh commit the keeping of their souls to him in well doing, as unto a faithful creator. Okay. So we have to keep in mind that these times are coming. Terrible times are coming upon the earth. We're going to be caught in the midst of that storm, but it's the Lord that would save us and deliver us out of that. Anyway, let me finish off with this. Ecclesiasticus 2 and I'll start at 12. It says, woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinners that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. And we need defense, man. The Lord is our defense. Our weapons of war are not carnal. Okay. Our weapons of warfare are not carnal. Woe unto him that is faint hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience. Okay, in your patience, what does it say? In your soul, in your patience lie your soul. Something along those lines. Salakia, I probably butchered that, but anyway. It says, woe unto him that is faint hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? Okay. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. That goes against you. The law is done away with as niggas. Okay. It says they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts, they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men, for his majesty is, so is his mercy. And that's what we're seeking. We're seeking mercy in these evil times. We're seeking mercy from the Lord, praying that the Lord will spare us and deliver us in these troubled times. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.